my baby, my Valentine, yeah. Boy, now you done making my temperature rise. If you leave me, I go die. I swear, you are like the...
My name is Ronnie Matikelo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I want us to talk about Uram Sipile and when he was done with his cross-examination, and then he actually told Ujajwata, unfortunately, my lord, we do not have a new witness for tomorrow, which is Thursday, and for Friday. Our new witness will only come on Monday. And there was this distinction of who's the boss kind of vibes. I do not want to lie to you. I liked for once Ujajwa. That is why I always tell you, yes, people will be bayomangala abantu because what those are the signs of what will happen when the time comes of the verdict, because there are people who are definitely sure that Ujajwa is going to find the guys guilty. There are people who are very, very sure of the case ukuthi uJadrata will find the guys guilty and bayomangala abantu. The rest of us, especially people that believe there is no case against the 5 accused, we will be surprised that he does not find them guilty. We will be surprised of that. And the ones that are sure that he is going to find them guilty, they are going to jail, unfortunately, according to them. They will be surprised that he found them guilty because of all the shebang that was happening. Now, for me, when Judge Rata asked about what's going to happen now, what must happen now, doesn't Sibanda get up and say, unfortunately, defense is not going to like what I'm about to say? If it's not going to like it and you know it's wrong, because it was not a case of they are not going to like it. It was a case of you know it's wrong, it's unprocedural, it's irregular, yet you get up and do it. Do you know why he was doing that? Because they normally do that as the state and get away with things, and they were expecting the defense to object, number one. Number two, they were expecting the judge to do as he normally does and actually stand with them. He gets up, guys, and then he says, unfortunately, the defense is not going to like what I'm about to suggest, but I say let's stand down the case of accused number 2, and then let's start with the case of accused number 3. Hi, Bo. For 2 days, we stand down a case for 2 days and start a new case in 2 days. And then we stand down that new case that we started in 2 days. And then do a case, finish a case. Do you see the level of fishing? Because now they want to know who accused number 3 uzotini when he gets into the witness box. They want to know they want to prepare themselves for accused number 3. That shows that they are really not prepared to accuse number 3 because they never dealt with him. They have never had a meeting with him. They have never seen perhaps a statement from him. So they know nothing. How is accused number 3 going to defend himself when it comes to this case? That was very shocking. I was like, Sibanda, are you for real right now? Now, for me, it was so, what even made it worse was when Judge Rata said, no, it's irregular. The way he said it. And then when you go to look at Usibanda and Obaloy, the disappointment in their faces, because clearly they were taking their chances. How do you, for 2 days, because it was Thursday and Friday, why can't we adjourn until Monday? Why? It did not make sense. He knew it. He was taking chances. And now he acts as if he's holier than thou. Sir, what's going on with you there? Okay, kungabi namsebenzi ke leyo yoba uSibanda was told by the judge no, and he could not believe his ears. Disappointed and sat down. Now, Judge Rata, the other part that I was quite interested in and that like shocking me, he asked you, who is this witness that is coming on Monday? Uramsipile says, actually, it's Amanda Steenkamp, the one that did the drawings of the so-called intruders, all right? She's the one, she's coming from Western Cape. She was moving, I suppose, from Gauteng to Western Cape. So now she's going to come for the case. Now, Uchadrata, the way he said, I was so shocked. The way he sighed for me was very shocking. I was like, Ibo, what do you mean you are going to say? I don't know whether he was like, oh, you are wasting my time, or whether he was doing that because he was like, oh, here comes another trouble. I don't know why he was doing that. Honestly, I can't even lie, but he'd have that heavy sigh, that entire situation. Now, when it comes to Amanda Steenkamp, there's a lot of things to expect because we are going to hear from all the witnesses that were inside the house. How was the interaction? What did Kelly Kumalo say to Amanda Steenkamp? And then we analyze all of those things because she's going to tell us what she remembers when that conversation was happening between the two of them regarding the people that came in, all the features and everything. And then we are going to talk about Zandile. We are going to, everybody, they are going to tell us what they saw. And then imagine now comparing what Zandile said she saw to Amanda Steenkamp while the situation was fresh, and then compare it with what she did inside the courtroom. Do you understand that? So we are going to be comparing those things. And then we compare Tumelo, what he said to Amanda Steenkamp, and the things that happened inside the courtroom. So we are going to compare all of that, and they are going to be further exposed to those two. They are going to be further exposed to those two because they came to court with theatrics, and now Amanda is going to come and tell us we need to analyze their theatrics. We also underline the theatrics of that drama, and then we analyze what Amanda is going to say. They need to be intertwined like this, Kesan. We need to understand what this is what happened and this is how it happened. So Amanda can't come tell us something that Uzandile did not say, because now we are going to look at Uzandile like, Aibo, and we are going to be looking at Utumelo like, Aibo, what do you mean now? Do you understand? So that is the new witness that is going to come this new week. And I can't wait. I do not want to even lie. I'm looking forward to that witness. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to that witness. Now, we also want to hear what did Kelly Kumalo's month, because I'm trying to find out how did they get to Zamogu Hlembata? Do you see the layers of this case? We are going to be peeling the onion, Kesana, and Guzo Kala Injan, because we really want to see what is all of this all about. How did one get to this and that? And it needs to make sense. Do you understand? We need to hear it in the context of Uzamogu Hlembata, and we need to also hear it in the context of this current accused that they claim these people were intruders. Furthermore, the other thing that we are going to also have to learn when it comes to all of this is the entire evidence when it comes to this case. And then we are going to deal with Ugininda. Ugininda met with Amanda Steenkamp. We want to hear what was the conversation, what was it all about, what did he say? Because I do remember him saying that he met with Amanda Steenkamp. We want to hear that part of conversation also when it comes to Amanda Steenkamp. If I'm forgetting anything else, please drop it in the comment section and tell me what comes to mind when we talk about Amanda Steenkamp. Also, we want to hear Keleni, what did they say they saw? All of that. We want those details. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
No, it's irregular. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Lieutenant Stevens.
Oxygen I need to survive. I'll be